Broken from the start, chained to our past.
Hey everyone, I'm actually popping back up on here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into it. So if you've followed me for a little while, I think I've actually been on YouTube for about a year now, but the past 3 months, actually a good couple of months, I have stopped recording, but it's been probably a good 3 months of me like falling off the wagon, like literally like not doing anything I'm supposed to be doing at all. So that means I've gained weight. I'm sure you can tell my face looks humongous. I don't know what my weight is. I'm going to be honest. I have not weighed myself in the past couple of months. I do know because of the way my clothes are fitting. I'm guessing that I'm anywhere between 350, 360, could be 370, not sure. Somewhere within that bracket. So that means like the last time I recorded, like previously I was doing really well and trying to lose weight, and I finally got down to like 303, and then for like ever I could not get past that 303 mark. And then like all of a sudden I started just slowly gaining weight back, and I went up to like 320. Then I was almost out of the 320s, and then I pinged back up to the 330s, and then I was almost out of the 330s, then in the 340s, and it was just a, like, can you see like a trend, a cycle here, like losing 10 to 15 pounds, maybe almost 20, maybe almost 20, and then turning around, gaining it back, and it's just been like that nonstop for the past few months. So this may be a long video, so if you want to skip through, feel free to do that. I'm recording off my laptop, so if the quality is not good, sorry. I wanted to get this out there. I don't want to just not come back, and I don't want to leave everyone hanging. But a couple months ago, I had mentioned in one of my videos that I was going to try to get pregnant. Actually, I'm trying to figure out that I was going to try to get pregnant again, and my doctor that I normally see has been on maternity leave, so she has not been seeing me for the past few months. So I ended up having to go get a follicle check from a doctor that I don't normally go to. This is the first time I had seen him. We were there, we were getting the follicle check, and he wasn't rude, but he wasn't, I don't even know how to say. Basically came out and was like, I don't know why you guys are trying. Go get gastric bypass surgery, come back in a year, and I'm sure you'll get pregnant. It upset my husband. It didn't upset me until I got home, and my husband was like, it made him, upset and pissed off, but it kind of made me feel like I disappointed him also. So this is the first time in a long time that we've been told, hey, your weight is hindering your infertility issues. My other doctor is not oblivious to me being a fat whale right now. She knew what was going on, but she was still willing to try to see if it really was just weight based or if there was something else, to it, because I've seen women, and not to be mean, but it's gonna come off that way, that are fucking huge and they're getting pregnant, and I'm still kind of stuck not being able to, but not knowing. So she's been really good with working with this. This doctor, I don't honestly believe he was being rude, but it was just basically like, why are you here? Go get gastric bypass surgery. And one of the reasons why it also kind of like brought some stuff up and upset my husband too is because my dad used to be in the military, and I've been around military doctors all my life, and he was a former, I think he was in the Air Force, this doctor was, and they're just very cut and dry, and not that they have to cater to me and be like, oh, I don't want to offend you, but you're fat, and you need to lose weight. But it just was the way he came about it, and he did say, like, I don't want to offend you, I know this is a touchy subject, but it made me feel like right away, like, okay, he's gonna, like, it's already putting me in a bad, position to feel about myself. Not only that, we ended up going, okay, just smiling it off, or at least I did, walked out and was like, okay. And about a month later, I went for another follicle check. We decided we were going to continue another round of my fertility pills. I can't think of what the name of them are, but off the top of my head, but that's what we were going to continue to do. And I saw another doctor. This time it was a female. Not that it made a difference on anything. He wasn't available. This one was. My other doctor was still on maternity leave. And she basically reiterated and said the same thing. That maybe he shouldn't have said it the way he said it, but she understands. She was like, you're heavy, you need to lose more weight. But it was like right off the bat, like that she mentioned it. So I was like, finally came out and was like, you know what, look, I've been going to my one doctor for, the past year, and we haven't been doing things consistently, so that's why we wanted to try. But she's, trying to see, if there's something else. I do have one of my ovaries on my fallopian tubes on my left side. It's like partly missing or something, like something's wrong with it. So I told her, well, my other doctor was wanting to talk to me about that and maybe see, what was going on. Maybe later on we should get that checked out or whatever. This one was like, and the other doctor too, both basically said, I don't think it's your tubes. You don't need both tubes. Like, they weren't worried about it. I wouldn't even bother. It's the weight. It needs to come off. And it just seemed like anything they basically were, they just seemed like they were, whatever they were telling us at the time was, contradicting a little bit what my doctor was working on us with. So I walked away kind of confused, hurt. Let's just say bruised ego. I already have issues with infertility, like mentally, how it makes me feel. And it was one of those things that, like, when I came home, it put me in a funk. It put me in a funk for a good month or so. It just seemed like I couldn't get past, I mean, I had to have a conversation with my husband. What if we can't? What if we, this is it? What if I don't lose enough weight in the next few years? What if we can't afford gastric bypass? I technically don't want to do gastric bypass. It brought up a lot of stuff, a lot of emotions, and I'm gonna try not to cry. A lot of emotions, and so it ruined me. It mentally just threw me, because now it's like, once again, we have to kind of try to come to terms with things, and I'm a very protective person of my feelings. And honestly, I think I put myself in protective mode of, if we can't have kids, then I don't want to discuss or talk about it. So it just put me in a funk. A little bit after that, I was trying to get back on track. I was doing the JJ Smith Smoothie cleanse or whatever, or somewhere along those lines. I did lose some weight, but after I got off of that, I don't know, I just kind of derailed and was like, I don't want to exercise. I don't want to have to worry about meal prepping. I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to think about this right now. Like, I'm driving myself nuts. I'm not on birth control right now, so my hormones are still out of whack. But I chose to not go back on birth control because there's something going on with me. It's weight related, but there's also times when it's not necessarily. All of my health issues are not weight related with me. And so I don't want to keep just masking it, but I don't know what to do. I don't know where to look to get further help, if that makes any sense. So I've been trying to figure out what to do with myself. I can't get into specifics, but all I can say is also too, shortly after that incident happened, my dad came in and told me that my grandmother, who just lives like 15 minutes away from us, was going to be put under the care of hospice, or the care of hospice. Sorry, I probably looked down or something. Under the care of hospice. She's not doing well. She has COPD, emphysema. She's been a smoker since I think she was like 14 years of age. And she's up there. She's, I think, like 80, 81, or about to be 80.
What do I think? I mean,
it's been hard. That's all I can say. It's been hard. It's also force me to have to think about stuff that I don't want to think about right now. And right now she's doing okay. You know, it's one of those things, they can't tell you how long somebody's gonna live. But it's been hard. I've, excuse me, been trying to help my dad with what I can. I'm not going to go into details, but me and my dad have a rocky relationship from when I was younger, and it's just been hard. I don't like doing these kind of videos and coming on here and being like, my poor life, like this is everything that's going on. I don't like doing that, and I don't like using that as an excuse for just losing sight of what I was so determined to do. But the last thing honestly on my mind is having to worry about what I'm fucking eating. But at the same time, I worry about it because I'm very conscious of what I'm eating and doing to my body. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't fucking care, really. Right now, it's like, I just frustrated. But on an upside of things, I had a couple months ago, because I knew I was going to have a hard time getting through the holidays with everything coming up, and I knew this was not going to be like how it was the year prior or the year before me, you know, so I'm like, I need help. So I had set up an appointment with a new doctor. The other ones were like my gynecologist doctors. This one is specializes in weight loss. I do know he also performs gastric bypasses, or I shouldn't say that, but was it there's a name for it, but someone that specializes in bariatric weight loss. I'm going to see him this Wednesday. This appointment was set out like a month or two ago, and this Wednesday I will go in there and I will see what they can do for me as far as, I don't know if like they just monitor you, if they put you on a meal plan, if they're putting you on pills, if they're, I don't know. I'm just want to see what they can help me do. Maybe that's what I need, that extra, like someone to just not hold my hand, but say, you know what, this is what I can do for you, but from a medical standpoint, let's get, you know, you going on some kind of regimen that maybe I can stick to. It's not trying to pick a lifestyle that I'm having an issue with. It's the consistency. I'm sticking to it, and even like, I have my body, I think, just so out of whack, and mentally I'm just so not even prepared anymore to start. Like, I don't even know where to start anymore. I'm like, I start off like a good couple of days, and then like, I don't know, I can just feel it though. Like, I'm probably doing more damage to myself than I am doing more good, so I need to take a step back and get the help of a doctor. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here so I can try to edit this as much as I can. And just wanted to let you guys know, sorry if it's a little bit shaky or you hear the TV in the background, just keeping it real, but I did not want to come back on here. So I will re-record something on Wednesday and let you guys know how the appointment goes. I will try, actually I will come back on here on Wednesday. I'll probably just do like this for a little while, just upload from my computer or record from my laptop, just so it's easy and I know I'll just get it up and just let you guys know what's going on. I will give you my weight on that day because I'm curious as well. I'll see you guys then. Yeah. Bye.